So Michelle was driving to the airport at Kent County, and she was on Patterson, a 4-lane road, early in the morning when it was dark and foggy. And as she was driving along, suddenly she saw a semi across all 4 lanes in front of her, and she could not stop in time and hit the side of the truck, getting pinned under the vehicle.
I remember when she called and how scary the experience was for her. And she had very extensive injuries, specifically to her leg, her knee, and her ankle that required multiple orthopedic surgeries. But the big thing was she was trapped underneath that semi for a significant period of time before they could rescue her. And she thought her life was over. I got chills when I talked to her, thinking about being stuck and not knowing if you're gonna live or die. It's those types of situations where I just kind of commiserating with you and seeing, what I can do to help you to relieve some of the pain and the PTSD from the accident as well.
And the difficulty in these cases is they're corporations, and so the drivers tend to deny responsibility. They don't want to get fired by their company. So it's important to get the evidence necessary to put them together, like their driving logs, eyewitness testimony of others that were near the scene of the accident, and try to piece it together so that you can prove that Michelle was not at fault for the accident and hold these corporations responsible for the injuries that they caused.
I remember one of the hurdles in this case was they said, well, she should have been able to stop. You can see a truck in the roadway, you should be able to stop. But one thing we did was we took exact weather data from that day to see how dense the fog was. And it was dense. And so we used that weather data to prove, there was no way she could see a white truck in fog in Michigan in the early hours of the morning. It was the truck that was indeed causing the hazard and had no hazards out, no cones, no reflective gear, like they should have when they're backing into a roadway. Part of the challenge of the case was that she was needing these repeat surgeries that we didn't know what her end result would be. So we didn't know the extent of her damages. And because of that, the case would drag out for a while because we wanted to make sure that she got full compensation for what her ultimate end injury was. And we wanted to make sure that we knew what her future was going to look like, that we didn't just take any settlement or resolve the case before we knew the full extent. So we developed a really great friendship throughout that because I was just with her, talking to her on a weekly basis about the medical care she was receiving, making sure she was getting the adequate medical care. And that friendship stayed after the case resolved. Her and I still speak on a regular basis. And in fact, she's referred us other cases. Her father-in-law was in a car accident and we were the first person she called. She said, "You guys helped me. Can you help him?" And I said, "Absolutely, we'll be there." I actually went to her house and met with her father-in-law. Buchanan Firm, we're just not handling your legal case. We're your friends. We're there for you. We're there for after the case. She's come to me even for insurance issues that she needed resolved, and I'm able to get her quick answers. So we're just not the legal team that handles your case during a lawsuit. We're there beyond.
So if you're involved in an accident with a truck or a commercial vehicle, please give us a call. We have a lot of experience in these types of cases and the legal issues that are involved. So tell us your story and we'll move forward together.